Hello and welcome to the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast. I'm your host, Mikey Kubinsky, and today we'll be recapping Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Atlanta Hawks and Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks take Game 5, the most pivotal game in the series, 123 to 112, and they have a chance to close the series out and advance to the NBA Finals tonight at 8:30 on July 3rd in Game 6. They'll be at State Farm Arena, and again, they'll be without Giannis Antetokounmpo. But for them, it really didn't matter, as they had Brook Lopez, who turned into a master in paint scoring. He dropped over 30 points on the Hawks en route to the win in Game 5, and really the Bucks all play solid. The four guys I expected to step up for the Bucks really did: Jrue Holiday, Khris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis was a huge spark for them, energy guy, and the two main things that I saw on the Hawks end that really just disturbed me watching the game, especially rebounding. It was so obvious. The rebounding in this game was abysmal for the Hawks. That's the only word you can describe it. It seemed like we had to try so hard to get a rebound in the whole first half. In the second half, it was a bit better. But in the first half, man, that was atrocious. It was tough to watch, to be honest. It was tough to watch. And then also, just the flow of the offense, especially at the beginning. In the second half, again, things got a little bit better. But overall, especially in the first quarter, there was no ball movement. Kevin Huerter tried to take advantage of Brook Lopez being switched on to him. But I don't think that's as big of a mismatch as people think. Even though Kevin Huerter's quicker and much better shooter and more nimble than Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez still has enough foot speed and a long enough wingspan to block Kevin Huerter's layup attempts. I think he did that on two separate occasions during the game. And shooting over a 7'1" center on the perimeter is obviously still a very hard shot. So even though they're switching, I feel like that's good defense from the Bucks. And they had a good game plan. And credit to Mike Budenholzer. He coached a really good game tonight. Nate McMillan hopefully will make some adjustments for Game 6 because the Hawks' backs will be against the wall. This will be the first time the Hawks are facing elimination with their backs against the wall besides a Game 7 in this playoffs. And for a young Hawks team, I'll look for them to come out with a ton of energy because if this goes to a Game 7, if the Hawks win tonight, I can definitely see the Hawks pulling the series out because all of the pressure will be on the Bucks in the Game 7 at home, with or without Giannis. We don't know yet. But even without Giannis, for the Bucks to lose to the Hawks team, they're still a much better team without Giannis than the Hawks. So all the pressure will be on the Bucks because of their playoff struggles in the past few years. And I think the Hawks will be playing with house money again, like we've always been saying, and have a chance to pull it out in Game 7. But they need to get through this Game 6 with or without Trae Young. And if it's without Trae Young, Lou Williams has to be better. In Game 4, Lou Williams was great. But in Game 5, he had 17 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds in 35 minutes, 1 steal, shot 8 for 15 for the field, 1 for 4 from 3. All right, you look at that. That's a solid game. But, man, 6 turnovers from Lou Williams. And that right there is really disturbing. And a lot of these were stupid turnovers, like trying to dribble one-on-one against Jrue Holiday, who's one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. He got stripped a couple times. Lazy passes into the post on Gallo mismatches. So Lou Williams has to be better. But those are my main takeaways from Game 5. And now let's move on to the specifics. So for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanović, again, he has found his stroke, and he is looking like the bogey that we all know and love. 28 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 10 for 22 from the field, 7 for 16 from 3. So amazing game from Bogey, just needed a little bit more help. Kevin Huerter, one of those guys that should have helped him but didn't step up. 37 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, shot 3 for 12 and 2 for 7 from 3. So Lou Williams, again, like I said before, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, but those 6 turnovers have to be better. Huerter and Williams have to be better, and so does Clint Capella, who played only 21 minutes and had 6 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks though, and he was up minus 11 on the floor too. All of the Hawks starters were minuses on the floor, and everyone on the bench was except for Everyone on the bench was positive except for Danilo. So hopefully we'll see a better game from Clint, Herter, and Lou Williams tonight. John Collins had a decent game, 34 minutes, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 for 16 from the field, and 3 for 5 from 3. So good 3 shooting night from John Collins is a welcome sight for sure. But, John Collins, good job staying out of foul trouble, and he was able to stay in the game, play a good chunk of minutes, got 8 rebounds and 19 points. That's what we need him to do. Stay in the game, don't get into foul trouble, and we'll be fine. But Clint Capella's got to be better on the boards. As you can see, nobody on the Hawks had double-digit rebounds, and we'll get into Milwaukee in a second. But that's a key right there. Cam Reddish played 22 minutes, good energy minutes again, great defense. It was a +1, so he's a positive impact on the floor, only be it by 1. But, you look for the positive, especially for Cam Reddish coming back from right Achilles soreness, not playing for, 4 months. So hopefully Cam Reddish got a better box score showing. But 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block for Cam Reddish is pretty good. Danilo Gallinari had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 for 11 from the field, and 2 for 4 from 3. So Gallo had a great game, even though it was -3 on the bench. So the plus-minus really, I don't look at that too much, but it was just interesting to note that all the starters were in the negative in terms of plus-minus. But good game from Gallo. Onyeka Okongwu had some great minutes again, 15 minutes, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Chris Dunn, 7 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. Chris Dunn, man, on offense is such a liability. He can't pass the ball, can't dribble the ball that well, can't shoot that well. His defense is great, but sorry, Chris Dunn, I got to knock you on that one. And then after, there was some garbage time minutes for Solomon Hill, Nathan Knight, Skylar Mays, and Bruno Fernando. As for the Bucks, they dominated this game, and you can see it from the boards especially. Everyone starting for the Bucks had more than 5 rebounds. Chris Middleton, 44 minutes, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 10 for 20 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. Jrue Holiday, 41 minutes, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 1 steal, 9 for 20 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3. So great game from the big two, in this case, for the Bucks, Jrue Holiday and Chris Middleton. Like I said before, they signed the big contracts. They want the big money. There's the reason they got the big money, and this is why. Great games for them. PJ Tucker brought the defense, brought the rebounding. 5 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And Brook Lopez, man. What a game from Brook Lopez. Turned back the clock. Prime Brook Lopez on the Nets, he looked like. 37 minutes, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 blocks, 14 for 18 from the field, and 0 of 2 from 3. If Brook Lopez stays in the paint, he's going to be a problem. And Clint Capella needs to do a better job. Bobby Portis played great again. 35 minutes, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 9 for 20 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. So great game from those guys. In the only 12 bench points from the Bucks. Bryn Forbes chipped in a 3, and Pat Connaughton at 9 in 21 minutes. But other than that, not real much from the Bucks bench. Thanasis Antetokounmpo played 3 minutes, and Elijah Bryant brought in 38 seconds. But other than that, that's it. So the Hawks will look to rebound literally and figuratively in the next game. So hopefully they'll be able to do that tonight and be able to force a Game 7, go back up against Milwaukee. Like I said before in the beginning, Milwaukee will have all the pressure. Atlanta Hawks are nobody expected the Atlanta Hawks to be here. But now they're here, and you got to believe, if you're a Hawks fan, you have to believe that this team can pull through, even with or without Trae Young. So hopefully they'll be able to do that tonight and force a Game 7 in Milwaukee. And I'll definitely be doing a recap for Game 6 tonight, and also if they do a Game 7 as well. So look out for those, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Talking Atlanta Hawks Hoops podcast, and I'll catch you next time.